there, Meekachii here. So today is going to be one of many book hauls coming up. This is just essentially the books that I've collected since my last book haul, but not my birthday ones or my book outlet ones. So I did get a bunch of gift cards for my birthday, so I just bought a bunch of books using those gift cards, so that's going to be a totally different video. And then I bought a bunch of book outlet books during their Black Friday sale, so that's going to be a third video. These are the ones that I just randomly bought throughout the month that I wanted or received. So first I picked up Pachinko by Min-Ji Lee. I've heard some really good things about this book, and it was a finalist in the National Book Award. But essentially it is a story following a family through 4 generations. It all starts with a woman who decides to leave her country and move to Japan with her soon-to-be husband, and apparently that just sparks a whole crazy thing for her entire family through multiple generations, and I can't wait to read this because it sounds awesome. Then I picked up the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I don't know what order they go in. Do they say it? Oh yeah, they do. So the first one is Shadow and Bone, then the second one is Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising. I just got the box set of this because it just came out in November. And I really like these new covers with the deer and the snake and the phoenix, I'm guessing. I don't know what that is, but I know nothing about the series besides the fact that I read Six of Crows. I'm reading Crooked Kingdom, and I really like the universe. I really like the writing and the storytelling, so I wanted to know more about this world and essentially get to know the beginning of the story, which I kind of skipped and went straight to the other series. So then, a billion other YouTubers right now, I bought It by Stephen King. I really enjoy this version of it, and I had to kind of search because this one's not in print anymore, which is really sad because it looks really cool. I read this a long time ago, so this is my old copy of it. It's all yellowed and worn, but I don't know. It's hard reading these mass paperback copies, and I saw this one and I really liked it, so I decided to pick it up. Because like everyone else right now, I want to reread this book and, get into it before I see the movie. I might not wait to see the movie before I read this, but, we'll see. Look how old this copy is. Then I got City of Brass by S.A. Oh, goodness. Chakraborty? I don't know. But I picked this up because it sounded really neat. I didn't really read too in-depth because it sounded cool and I didn't really want to ruin it for myself. But essentially, it's set in Egypt, and there's a woman who's a really fantastic con artist. And she doesn't really believe in magic, but then she ends up accidentally summoning a djinn, and that's all I know. That's all I really want to know.
Is a djinn like a genie?
Yeah. So it just seemed like a really cool story, and I have never really read a book based on genies and things like that, so I kind of wanted to see what it was all about, and it got really good reviews. So this book I've been debating for years about getting, and I just never took the plunge and did it. Does that make sense? Took the plunge?
Plunged it.
I never bought it, and I was on Book Depository, and I've never bought a book on there before, and I decided look, I really like this edition, so I'm gonna get it. And it was 1Q84. I don't know if it's supposed to be IQ84, 1Q84, but it's by...
That's a 1.
But anyway, it's by Murakami. And I was really bummed because, like I said, this is my first time buying anything on Book Depository, and this is it's lifting the cover. And I'm sad because this is the prettiest cover I've ever seen for this book. I didn't realize it was so big. It's 1,300 pages. But I don't know, I'm sad because I really like this cover, and now it's wrecked, and I really don't want to send it back to England and take forever to get another one. The synopsis on the back of this book is super vague, and it's really hard to understand what happens, but essentially it just says that there's 2 people, and they're closely intertwined, and in this world there seems to be no way to save both of these people, and something extraordinary is going to happen, and that's about it. I have read one other Murakami book. I read Norwegian Wood, and it was a strange book, and not very happy, and kind of depressing, and I'm wondering if this is going to be like that. I don't know. If anyone has read this, let me know how you liked it. I know it has super varying views. Some people love it and some people hate it, so I guess I'll find out. Then in one of my Owl Crate boxes, I got Before She Ignites by Jodi Meadows. I don't know, this book gets pretty good reviews, but like the synopsis doesn't really grab me when I read it. It's basically about a girl who's been told her whole life that she's beautiful and perfect, but she has like OCD and anxiety, but then some secret comes out and somehow she gets thrown into some deadly prison. And I don't know, it sounds like the plot to a bunch of books to me, but maybe it is better and different. I don't know. If you guys have read this, let me know down below what you think about it. I'm kind of like on the fence as to if I even want to read it or not. But yeah. Ow, I just punched myself in the face. So then I picked up Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. This is a middle grade novel. And I ended up getting it because the reviews were insane. Like, people that got the ARC copy of it. I tried to get one, but I didn't get one. But essentially people compare it to the epicness of Harry Potter, and I don't know if I believe that, but we'll see. And it's, I guess, about a girl who's extremely unlucky because she's born on the most unlucky day of the year in her world, and everyone in the town blames her for every bad thing that happens. And then she's also been told that she's going to die on her 11th birthday. But on her 11th birthday, someone comes and whisks her away to this land called Nevermore. I could see, very Harry Potter-esque in a way, but I don't know. I just want to read it because it got such great reviews, and I'm really upset that this cover is not very cool. Like, I think this cover is really kind of cheesy, and the other covers for other countries are way cooler than this. And like, how come America always gets the worst covers?
Because everybody thinks we're cheesy.
I guess so. We always get the worst covers.
That's the one thing I don't like about that. It looks super cheesy. It looks childish. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It looks like a kid's show.
But like the other covers for like England and Australia and stuff, it's so cool.
Breaking news. Your book outlet books just shipped.
Yay!
There's like 8 of them or something.
What? I have one with like 50 that didn't ship yet.
50 books?
Yeah.
You really?
45.
Oh man. No, okay, so you just got a confirmation for 8 books that just shipped.
What the heck? I then decided to pick up A Plague of Giants by Kevin Hearn. I don't know. This is totally a cover buy for me. I hear it's like epic fantasy, and the cover looked really cool and mysterious, and I guess it follows essentially 3 characters, like 3 completely different types of characters, and all I know is that there's like an invasion of giants coming, and one woman is like fighting the giants, and then you have a scholar and then a rebel. I don't know. I don't want to know too much about it. I feel like with these big epic fantasies, sometimes it's better not knowing, but it seems really cool. I don't remember the reviews though. Then I actually got sent a final copy of All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the author of the Raven Cycle. And I hear very mixed things about this book. I haven't read it yet. I wasn't a super fan of the Raven Cycle. I gave it collectively like a 4 out of 5, but I'm hoping I like this one better. I don't know. It does seem to have some magic-y type elements to it. It's basically about a family who can perform unusual miracles, and that's all I know. I went into the Raven Boys not knowing anything, and I liked it, so I kind of want to do the same for this. But let me know down below if you guys read this and what you think about it. Don't give me spoilers, though. So then in my Lit Joy box that I got sent, I received Nixia by Scott Rayton. I don't know. This book got crazy good reviews so far. It has a lot of hype surrounding it, so I really don't want to know much about it. I know this person is offered like a ton of money, but in order to get that money, he has to leave Earth and go into space and essentially collect that money somehow. I don't know. Yeah. But I hear it's a really good sci-fi read, and I just want to get into it soon. So I got sent a unicorn crate, not last month, but the month before that, and it came with Even the Darkest Stars by Heather Fawcett, and I am in love with this cover. I love it so much. It's so pretty, and this book got pretty darn good reviews, but it just doesn't seem that interesting to me. Like, I'm kind of hesitant because it's essentially about travel and exploration and mapping, and this girl really wants to become, like, I guess one of the emperor's, like, mappers. What is it? Cartographer, essentially. And I guess this famous explorer comes into her town and chooses her to, like, follow her. So I don't know. I'm not really an adventurous person, but I do like reading about adventure. So hopefully there's, like, some good plot stuff in there instead of just exploration and mountain climbing and stuff, because that would be really boring. But it got good reviews, so we will see. This pile is getting mighty high. So this book, Blackstar Renegades, comes out in January, and I was sent this to review, and it was unsolicited. I didn't ask them for it, but it sounds really cool. Basically, the back just says he didn't ask for it, he doesn't want it, but if he can't figure out how to use the galaxy's ultimate weapon, everyone's totally screwed. And it's, I guess, compared to Guardians of the Galaxy. I can't. Guardians of the Galaxy and Star Wars, which are both awesome. So I'm actually really excited to read this. It sounds like a sci-fi action adventure. They call it a space opera. So I'm totally down for that, and I'm absolutely going to pick this one up soon. So that is it for my November book haul. I will, like I said, have 2 more coming up soon with a lot of fantasy in there. I've been in a very fantasy mood, and I've been getting, like, a lot of first book in series to kind of, like, collect and read and, like, try to get into some new fantasy series. But there is other stuff in there too, so watch out for those videos. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. Let me know if you read any of these, what you think about them. If you want to read any of them, leave it down below. And don't forget also, we are doing December 30th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing a live stream where we're talking about This Mortal Coil by Emily Savada. And I want to do a monthly kind of live stream video for a book haul. If you guys haven't seen my other video detailing that, we will link that down below for you. But this is the first book that we chose, and yeah. So if you want to be part of it, read it, join the live stream, talk with us about it. So again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.